welcome back to another video. It's the evening of January 1st, so this is going to be my first video of 2018. First of all, I would like to say to all my viewers and subscribers that I hope you guys had a fun and safe holidays, that you spent your Christmas with family and friends, and that you had a fun, enjoyable New Year's this past yesterday evening. And I want to wish all of you a happy and prosperous new year in 2018, and I hope you guys get a lot of modeling done as well. Primarily, I wanted to cover in this video is just what I've been up to the past 2 weeks of holidays, mostly spending time with my family and friends. I did get some work done. I worked on my bus wiring. I'm just 3 turnouts away from finishing my non-DCC to DCC conversion of my turnouts, and the next video that's going to be coming up hopefully in a week or two is going to be covering how I do that. It's going to be a multi-part video, but the first video should be up in the next couple of weeks. As for what I'm going to be doing for turnouts, I have kind of been toying between going with tortoises for my main line, possibly going with the new Walvers servo line that's coming out in February, and the rest of my layouts for my industry and my stub yard is going to be manual manual turnouts that are going to be running off of double pull, double throw slide switches, so I can power my frogs to give me the best results for DCC on slow movement, especially anything below speed step 5 on a 128 speed curve. So when we come back with this video, I'm just going to show you what I did with my bus wiring. First off, let me go over the bill of materials that I'm using for my bus line and my future feeders. For my bus line, I used white and red 14 gauge wire. It is stranded wire rather than solid, but for the price I couldn't beat it. And for all my feeders, I'm going to be using 20 gauge stranded wire as well. And for the main connections, I'm using various size of diameter of barrier strips. I've been cutting these down to the sizes I need. And for the future wire feeders, I am probably going to be using some suitcase connectors as well. When we come back with this video, I'll show you the under the benchwork layout of my wiring. So this is on my 4 foot 18-inch deep leg of the layout. I'm using the bigger barrier strips into 2 contact points to run my wiring, and I'm also using screw down wire taps as well to hold everything in place. This way it leaves it open for future expansion. So I have it nicely pinned under the layout, and because I'm only going to have a couple of feeders on here, I used a 4-section of the barrier strip running my bus wire through the middle, and then daisy chaining it to the next contact for an extra positive and negative. Then again, as you can see, each section is connected by a barrier strip. So basically all I need to do is when I take this layout apart for moving or expansion, I just need to take the bus wire in between the strips. There we go, you can see that better now, between the strips, so I don't have to take the entire bus wire off. And my bus wire is going through 1/4-inch drill holes through the modules and the supports. Here for the main part of my layout with the most switches and track pieces, I did 4 barrier strips for each negative and positive lead with 3, sorry about my shaky camera work guys, for 3 daisy chain link, as you can see here. And again, I did 4 for here, and I did hook up my NCE power panel here is the power bar that will power the NC power system and any 12-volt accessory. I got it plugged in here, and my leads from the back of the power cab to the main bus line. And then here is just what I did for the rest of my layout. As you can see, same type of system, less daisy chains when needed for less track for each module. I have a temporary line going in to one of my sections just to check out my turnouts and track work before I put anything down with alligator clips. And there's the other terminating end of the layout for future expansion, and this is my power hub for my work desk. So one of my lights is plugged in here, and then I have my radio scanner charging here for when I go rail fanning. As for my main NCE power jack, I had it actually recessed, so what I did is I cut out a hole in the 1x4, put another little 1x4 in the back, which actually holds my plate in place. And there's going to be also fascia going over this eventually, and this is how I'm going to do all my toggle switches for my servos or tortoises for the main line, and then for my manual pull rods for everything in the yard and industries. I want it nice and recessed. For the main primary reason is when my cat tarp is down, everything's nice and in the background. The tarp is not bulging out or basically rubbing against any of my pull rods or my toggles, switching them on and off for any reason. So that's how I did my wiring, guys. I will see you in the next video, which will be my series of converting non-DCC to DCC turnouts. I will see you then. As always, thank you for watching, commenting, liking, sharing, and subscribing. See you in the next video.